Hello, you guys. This is Panacham here. Welcome to another YouTube channel, a YouTube video that I'm gonna, give an update for you guys. First of all, I want to do a quick one here. As you can see on the um, MACD and also the RSI is kind of like bottom out. I mean, with this small move, the market has already, you know, um, kind of like goes really deep. Okay, so there is potential that it might just um, complete reset, and I mean it could bounce here as well. Okay, evidence, not just the 4 hour time frame, but the 1 hour as well. 1 hour is pretty clear to us that there's a bull divergence right here. Okay, so um, the thing is, because this one here is a clear 5 wave down and this one's a clear 5 wave down. Okay, it's either it's an ABC or it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So because the 1 hour has the bull divergence, and I believe that the market probably done resetting. Okay, now we go to 30 minutes. You'll see that there's a bull divergence there, and you go to the 15 minutes, there is as well. So basically, the trade setup was the moment we saw this candle down, the moment it started to print green, that is where we take a position, right? Because there's a bull divergence here. Now, of course, without knowing the macro, right? You're probably gonna take a long here. Okay, there's a chance that it might just make another leg up, but there is a chance that it's gonna do a choppy 3 wave up and then continuation to the downside and continue downside like that. Yeah. Why? Because um, we we kind of don't have the bull divergence, although it could have the bull divergence, but it didn't. Right. So what I've done is we need the market to make another leg down for this one on the 4 time frames to print the bull divergence. Okay, so 1 hour has a bull divergence, but the higher time frame doesn't have four, which is a 4 hour. But of course, we can already see the engulfer on the 4 hour time frame as well. So it's kind of like hinting you probably it's gonna pull back a little bit and then makes another new low, right? So what you want from the market is actually let me see, on the 4 hour time frame that I'm looking at. Let me give you an example. Okay, so for example, the candle 2 here, it's kind of like bull divergence. All right, so doesn't matter. Let's take a look on the. Okay, so basically this could be a bull divergence as well. I mean, it's in the naked eye. I mean, the 4 hour kind of like look like it has it, and then the small time frame it has it. So okay, so nonetheless, we go to small time frame. Just draw a trend line. You'll see that there's potential trade here. So we're gonna ignore all of this. We're gonna just start this one here. So first of all, we're gonna measure it using the Fibonacci, and you'll see that the market kind of like hit the 1.272. Now I don't think that the market's gonna tag once and then move on. I do believe that it could come down one more leg to finish it up before going up and creates the 1 hour, 2 hour 3 hours, another bull divergence, a stronger one before it going up. So I believe there's another leg down before it goes up. So the whole structure is gonna be an A, B, and a C. All right. So the C wave is gonna have 5 wave down, which is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna have another 5th wave down. All right, to complete the whole structure of the ABC. Of course, it could continuation to the upside, right, without making that one last leg down. Then there's two scenarios gonna happen, which is it's a 1 2 1, and then this 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 whole thing is kind of like an expanded flat 1 2. So there it's either it's gonna be a 1 2 1 2, or it's gonna be a B C, right? So um because higher time frame has bear divergence, 4 hour has bear divergence, but with this drop, it's kind of like resetting the whole structure and it's threatening to go back up, really. So it's kind of like bullish, to be honest. And the daily is gonna keep continuation making this right, but it could end up breaking it and then before coming down. So which means something like this, or maybe short term like that, a sharp up and then down, and or it could it could do, because this is a daily time frame, it could do a huge pump, and then by the end of the day tomorrow, it's gonna close below here, so it's gonna make a bear divergence, a stronger one. It could happen like that as well. So we're gonna ignore the 4 hour, the daily at first, but we're gonna look at the 4 hour time frame. As you can see, it's kind of like the support right now. So we lose this on the so if we lose the 4 hour time frame on this trend line, of course the market's gonna come down. But I think it's at the support right now. So of course it could decision. It's making a decision right now. So market makers could either break it down or break it up. It's a decision making right now. So we're not in control of the market. How does it move? We don't know. It's kind of like 50-50 right now. So staying, staying on the sideline is probably the best idea. But of course, we shorted the top. Not that top. Very close to the top. So we're gonna have our stop loss break even in a short and see what happens here. Spot holders, I already suggested that they sell everything because we're gonna wait for the 64K, 55K before actually thinking the market's gonna resume to the upside. All right, I talked about this before in my channel group. I talked about where I want to see it breaking the last high here and then goes up before coming down. So technically, we're waiting for it to break this last high here before actually confirming that the upside. Of course, when it breaks up, it doesn't mean we get in right away because we might just have some kind of a pullback before going up, right? It's making like a cup and handle thing, and it always happens on a 5th wave. So we're gonna wait for that as well. Eventually the market's gonna pull back, and then that's where we're gonna go long. All right, so we're gonna wait for that. Eventually it's gonna do something like this, and then that's where we're gonna take the long, right? And when once it breaks the high, as you can see, it kind of like retest. That's where you take the long again. So it's kind of like when it goes back up, it's gonna retest, and then that's where we're gonna take the long right here. So it doesn't matter if it breaks up, we're gonna take a long here as well and take profit early, and then wait for a pullback and then continuation to the upside. So that's what I'm thinking right now. I want to long it, but for now at here it's kind of like 50. It could go up, it could go down. So why take risk, right? We're traders. We're not. In my opinion, we're not real investors. We're just here to trade the market. All right, guys. So I think that's about it for now, and I'll see what happens on the small time frame. At the moment, the 4 hour time frame is looking like it has its support on the RSI. It could bounce here. It could just bounce here. All right. Same with the MACD as well. So we'll just have to wait and see. I can't really tell you what now, but I can tell you that a lot. I've already turned myself into fiat, and I tell everybody the same thing as well. So okay, so I think that's about it. Catch you guys later. Bye. Jump back on my appointment.